Hello boys and girls, so today we are going to do our phonics class, alright? So for this class, please take out the correct book. For this class, we're using level 2, okay? So make sure you're using the correct book, level 2, and we're doing book 4. So this is the last lesson for our phonics, right? So this is level 2, book 4. And today we're going to do these pages, alright? So we have around 5 pages to do. So the first page is page 41, okay? On page 41, we're going to learn about this one here, this new person, right? New Letterland character. And then page 42, we will do some exercise after listening to the song and the story, okay? And then we will go back again to another story, okay? So for this one, we will have 2 stories for this one, okay? This one here, right? And then someone very special on this page. Who is this? And then we will go back after listening to the 2 stories and the song and then do the exercise on page 44 and page 45, alright? So it's quite a lot of things to do, so try to listen carefully, okay? And try to read together as well. And then lastly, we will do some blending, okay? We will spend some more time on the blending. You see we have three sounds. 1, 2, 3. That's why we have 3 stories for today. Alright, so let's get started, okay? So we will do some small revision first. We will start from the previous lessons we've learned, and then we will go to the whiteboard, alright? So now let's go do some revision. Okay, revision. Okay, alright, so now everybody let's look at the TV. Okay, so here we have the apple stealer, right? So a person who steals, we call them robbers, right? So they have the same sound as Red Robot, but he is a robber, right? So Annie Apple and the robber will make what sound? What do you think? Right, they will say R, 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 like the car behind him. Can you hear R in car? Alright. Alright, who is this? This is an orange stealer with a really big oar, okay? He needs an oar to ride or row his boat. So what do you think their sound is together? Oar, oar, oar. Good. Alright, and here we have Ernest okay? Ernest and who does he have inside his bag, right? He has Eddie Elephant. And together, what will they say? Ernest Right, they will say Now remember, Ernest has some brothers, right? Some brothers. And this is his brother Irving and he steals a lot of ink, okay? Because he needs ink to write down stories. So, what do you think Irving says, right? Also Irving says So, Ernest let's go back. Ernest says and Irving also says Now there's one more brother we haven't met. Let's say hello to the brother. Right, this is Urgent and he steals umbrella, right? Urgent steals umbrellas. Now what do you think Urgent says? Right? Right, he also says at the end of words, right? Like burger, right? So Ernest Irving and Urgent all say okay? Alright, now here we have 2 vowel men walking together. Someone is saying hi and someone is looking for something. So what sound do you think they will say? Right, they will say A, because only Mr. A is able to talk, because Mr. I is looking for something else, okay? So their sound is A. Alright, here we have Mr. A, the apron man, and Yellow Yo-Yo Man. Now you see, Yellow Yo-Yo Man is trying to find his yellow yo-yos, right? But Mr. A is the one who's saying something. So what is their sound together if only Mr. A is talking? Right, their sound together is also A, like the word play. Alright, we have the Easy Magic Man, Mr. E, and his twin brother, right? So the twin brother is looking for his hat, right? So he cannot talk, he's looking for his hat. But here we have the Magic Easy Man, right? The Magic Man, and he's saying hello to us. So what sound is this together? Right, the sound is E, 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 right? E. Alright, oh, okay. This one, let me see if I can show you. Okay, so this one we can't see, but this one is magic E, right? So letter E and the apron man, Mr. A. E and A, right? What do you think the sound is? E and A, right? If only he is talking. Right, it's E like an ear, right? Your ear, okay? Now what about this one? Ice cream man, right? Mr. I, the ice cream man, and the magic man again. He's trying to look for something. Maybe he lost his magic wand, right? But here we have Mr. I saying hello to us. So what sound is this? I, right? Like in the word pie. I. Alright, what about this one? Right, O. And this one? You, right? You. Like the word blue. Okay? Alright, so now let's go on to the next one. Alright, so here we have two twins, right? We have two twins over here. And what are their sounds, right? So pay attention to the boot and foot twins, right? So this is the boot, boot, and foot, right? If we can see the foot twin over here, we can see his foot. What sound should it be? It should be oo or right? It's foot, right? And here, if we can see this one over here, it's ooh because we can see his boots, all right? So what sound is this one? Is it ooh or Right, it's ooh because we can see the boots, right? We can see him holding boots. If it's here, then it's foot. Alright, what about this one? We have Roy and Mr. I. Roy and Mr. I. Or, sorry, it should be Yellow Yo-Yo Man without his bag, right? So he's trying to jump over him. What's their sound together? Oi, right? Oi. Alright? Now Yellow Yo-Yo Man has his bag and Roy is trying to jump into his bag as well. What's their sound together? Still the same, right? Oi. So we have oi two times with letter I and letter Y, right? Oi, oi, oi. Alright, what about this one? We have Annie Apple and Walter Walrus inside the Uppy Umbrella's letter. Okay? Splashing some water and then Annie Apple will say, "You're so naughty." So what's the sound together? Oh, right? Oh, like in naughty. Oh. And then we have another one here, right? Same characters, but different letters, okay? So Annie Apple again and Walter Walrus splashing some water. That's so awful of you. So what sound is this? Also aw, right? Again, it's also aw. What about this one? Right, it's ooh, like grew, through, right? Or flew. Their sound together is ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay? What about this one? Here we have Mr. Magic E, right? And Mr. A. And then we have something in between. We can put any kind of letter, right? Any kind of letter here. As long as we have Magic E, we will change ah sound to A. So we read this as A. If we put letter L, Lucy Lamplight, it's not al, it's ale. Ale, right? What about this one? The same, right? Magic will become E. Alright, the same magic will become I. Alright, and the same magic again, will become O. And then will become U. Okay? Alright, so now that we learned the different magic E sounds, right? Also, we have these magic words that can change Clever Cat sound into Sammy Snake, right? So, when we have these magic E's, magic I's, and magic Y's, we can also change the hard sounds to soft sounds, remember? So, here we have K, right? It will become S, right? Also here, it will become S. And also with magic Y will become S, magic yellow yo-yo man, right? So not K, it's S. Also for the hard G sound, right? Remember Golden Girl? Alright, when we have the magic E, the magic I, and the magic yellow yo-yo man next to Golden Girl, right? Golden Girl will change into her best friend, right? This is who? This is Gentle Ginger, Gentle Ginger, and she's a gymnast, right? So G, G, G sound will become J, J, J sound, okay? Alright. Like jumping gym sound, right? Alright, good work. So now let's go to the last one, the last level, okay? So our current one. Alright. Okay, so what about this one? What sound is this one? Again, here we have someone playing with water and Oscar Orange, right? So if you play with water and the water gets into your eyes, you will say, ouch, right? Ouch. That's so painful. Ouch. So what do you think their sound is together? Right, their sound together is ow, ow, ow. Alright, but there's also a different kind of sound for this one. Okay? But I will tell you later. Let's go to the next one. Right, what about this one? Right, also ow, right? Also ow. But then we have two different sounds for these two letters. It can be ow and it can be o, right? For example, like over here we can see the witch, right? Walter Walrus, should be Walter Walrus, but then right, someone, and then she brought a broom, right? She brought, right? So it can also be o or bought, right? But usually it should be ow sound, ow, like in ouch. Also this one, also ow sound, okay? Alright, what about this one? We have Sammy Snake, Clever Cat, and Red Robot, right? We learned that they were going around Letterland, and then something happened to them, right? So how do you read this? Sammy Snake, Clever Cat, Red Robot. Right, it should be skr, 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 like in the word scream, scream, or what else? Right, the word like TV screen, skr, skr, skr. Alright? What about this one? Right. Think of the water, right? Water, when you play with water, it splashes, right? It splashes everywhere. Splish, splash, splosh. Right? So their sound together is spul, spul, right? Like in the word splash. Okay? Alright, what about this one? If the other one is spul, what about this one? This one is spur, spur. Like in the word spring, right? So spring is a season that some of us like very much because there are lots of flowers. Spring. Alright, what about this one? Right? We have the A sound. Right? We have the A. Mr. A. A. And then here we have, he's breathing air. Air. So how do we read this sound? Air, right? It should be air, air, air. You can see him breathing air. What about this one? Is it still E or E? What do you think? Is it E or E? Can we see Eddie Elephant here? No Eddie Elephant, right? So this should be E or E. Right, E, and then R. So it should be ear. Now if we don't know, we can look also here, right? There's an arrow pointing at his ear. So this should be read as ear, ear, ear. Alright, what about this one? Sammy Snake, Talking Tess, and Red Robot. They're walking around the streets of Letterland. Right, it should be stir, stir, like the word street. Or the string on his bag, right? String, street. Alright, what about this one? Here we have Sammy Snake, Peter Puppy, and Red Robot, right? Spur, again, spur, spring. Alright, so we learned last time we have a Mr. Someone, right? Another teacher who always likes to look at Noisy Nick because he makes a lot of sound in his classroom. Who is this? Right, this is Mr. Shen, right? Mr. Shen, right? He always stands really tall with a small table in front of him where he can put his tea, right? This is his tea, a small table, and then some students in front of him, and then Noisy Nick, right? So this is Shen, Mr. Shen, like in dictation, right? Alright, let's move on forward. Alright, now we have another giant for today. But this is the giant we learned last time. Which giant is this? This is Giant All. Giant All. He is so tall, right? And the apples fall down from the trees, and he will grab the apples when they fall down. And Giant All's sound is very simple, like his name. All, all, all. And he always stands with two long legs. Always stands with two long legs at the end of the sounds, right? At the end of the words, like fall, tall, right? Crawl. Oh, crawl is only one because he's trying to crawl, okay? So you can see one leg only. So all, two legs, right? Like in the word fall. Alright. So for today, we're going to meet a new friend, okay? A new giant, right? And his name is Giant Full. Giant Full. Now, sometimes, just let me check. Sometimes Giant Full can fall down, okay? So we don't have the photo of him falling down. Alright, so sometimes Giant Full can fall down because his legs get so tired, right? So, do you want to hear the story of Giant Full? Alright, so once upon a time in Letterland, right? Giant Full always takes the umbrellas of all the giants, right? He will keep the umbrellas of all the giants in Letterland so that he can keep them dry. But in order to keep them dry, he always has to guard the umbrella so that no stealers or no robbers can steal them away. So he has to stand up very tall, okay? He stands up very tall. And what does he do? He just stands there at the end of each word, right? He just stands there and tries to take care of everyone's umbrellas. But sometimes, when Giant Full gets very, very tired, one leg can get very tired and he can, whoop, suddenly fall back, right? So what happens when he falls back? All of the other Letterlanders, right? All of the other Letterlanders will stand behind him and try to carry him up again. He will fall down, but then they will carry him up again so that he can stand up again on his 2 feet. Now, why will the Letterlanders do that for him? Why are they so nice to Giant Full? It's because he keeps all of their umbrellas in good shape. You see, all of the umbrellas look like they're very clean and very new, right? He cleans them for us in Letterland. Alright, do you want to see how the other Letterlanders help him stand up again? Alright, I will show you here. I will show you on the whiteboard. Alright, so let's try to look here on the whiteboard, right? So we have Giant Full over here. He is standing very tall with his 2 legs, right? This is him, so tall. And the other Letterlanders are very short, right? So he's standing very tall. The umbrellas are inside the uppy umbrella letter, right? What happens if you fall down? So when he falls down, right? I will write down here, Giant Full, and then this is one leg, right? One leg. And then maybe another leg, right? Another leg will fall down. Oh no, this is the other leg. This is Giant Full now. What will happen? What will happen when he trips like this, right? The other Letterlanders will help him so that he will not hit his head. So the other Letterlanders will help him over here. See, they're so nice. They're so nice. They will help him so that he will not hit his head. Now from the story, why will they help him? Because he keeps all of the umbrellas in Letterland clean and new and nice, right? So that everyone can use an umbrella when it's raining very hard. Alright? So everyone likes Giant Full because he keeps them clean, okay? So, at the end of the words, right, if we have just one, right, Giant Full, only the word full we will use 2. 2 legs, right? 2 legs. But if we have other Letterlanders behind the letter F, full, we will only put 1 leg of Giant Full, okay? Only 1 leg. Because he trips, right? He trips, he leans forward. So his leg goes up, right? His legs goes up. And then we can see only one leg of his while everyone tries to carry him, okay? So they are very good people, right, in Letterland. Very helpful, everybody, right? Alright, so remember, full, only the word full has 2 legs, but everything else, right? If there are some Letterlanders in the front, beautiful, right? Only one leg, we can see only one leg, alright? Okay, so please remember that, alright? Alright, so now let's try to listen to the music. Okay, so I will show you on our book, we have some music to listen to. Alright, so when we listen to our book, I want you to try and circle the full sounds, okay? So which full sounds should we circle? Right, we have 2 kinds of full sounds, remember. Full with 2 legs and full with 1 leg, right? So circle both sounds, alright? So over here on our book, if you can see clearly, alright, we have some full sounds and circle all of them while we listen, alright? Okay, alright, so I will search for the song now and please listen carefully. Where is the music? Okay. Alright, are you ready to listen? Alright, remember to circle all the full sounds, alright? Let me turn off the TV so you're not confused. Okay, I'm playing the song now.
Giant full, please don't push us, please don't pull us, no, 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 no.
Remember, full.
We are hopeful, you'll be careful, don't be frightful, don't be painful, please don't grab us by the armful, just a handful, please, please, please. We are hopeful, you'll be lawful, tactful, thoughtful, and not awful. We'll be thankful if you're skillful, helpful, useful, yes, yes, please.
Alright, did you find all of the full sounds in the song? Alright, we can find many full sounds, right? We can find full with 2 legs and full with 1 leg, right? Full with 2 legs and full with 1 leg. So we have words, right? I will show you maybe on the camera. I will show you we have words like hopeful, hopeful. Can you see that hopeful has only 1 leg, right? Because we have other Letterlanders to help him lay down carefully, right? Careful, careful, also 1 leg, right? All of the words in bold, right? You can see handful. Again, we have other Letterlanders to help him. Only 1 leg, handful. All right, so these are the full sounds, right? Full, 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 full over here, right? What about this one? Please don't push, ush us. Should we circle this one? No, right? Because we can't see the 2 legs from the letter L's, right? No legs here, so we shouldn't circle this. What about this one? Giant full, giant full. Yes, we should circle this one too, alright? So those are the full sounds for the song for Giant Full, alright? Now, after doing that, right? After circling all the full sounds, right? Good work for that one. We should go to page 42, alright? On page 42, Giant Full leans on other words. That means he only has 1 leg because he will lean, right? He will lean. So we can only write F-U-L. F-U-L, only 1 leg, right? Full. Alright? And then we will do the parts together for part 1 and part 2 and part 3, alright? So, on your book is the same as on the whiteboard, okay? I've done the same thing here. Alright, so as you can see, you have some letters and words to choose from on the box. I did the same thing here, okay? Same words on your book as is on the whiteboard, alright? Okay, so before we try answering them together, let's try to read the words together. Read the words together. So the first one is playful. Playful. Now we all know what play means, right? Play means to play games, have some fun, play with your friends. What does full mean? F-U-L, full. If someone is playful, what does that mean? It means they like to play a lot. So the word full can mean a lot, right? Like when you eat too much, when you eat so much, when you eat a lot, you feel very full. So this is the same kind of meaning, right? Full, very much, or a lot. What about the next one? Helpful, helpful. What does that mean? Right, that means you help a lot, right? You help people a lot, helpful. And then this one, oh, maybe it's a little bit hard to read, right? So many vowels. But let's try to read together. Beautiful, beautiful, okay? So this is beautiful. So I'm pretty sure some of you know what beautiful means, right? Beauty means looks good, right? And beautiful means looks very good, right? Very good. Looks very good, beautiful. And then restful, restful, right? When you rest, that means you sleep, you take a nap, right? Or you just relax, right? So you are full of relax, right? That means you are just resting, right? Resting very much, sleeping very much, all right? So now let's look at the photos and try to answer together. Let's look at the photos and answer together, right? So the first photo, what's the man doing? What's the giant doing? He is eating? No, he's sleeping, right? Sleeping, taking a nap. So which one here is we can use for taking a nap? Is it playful? Do you play when you're sleeping? No, right? Is it restful? Restful? Yes, you're taking a rest when you're napping or sleeping, right? So it should be restful. R-E-S-T-F-U-L. Can you write that down on your book? The first picture, right? Restful, restful. R-E-S-T-F-U-L. All right, good work. Now, what about the next one? We can see two puppies. Two puppies playing with a ball together. Playing with a ball, right? Two puppies playing with a ball. What can we use for that one, right? Should it be beautiful? Right? No, not really. Is it helpful? Also not, right? So it should be playful. They're playing with a ball. They're very playful, these puppies. So please write down the word playful. P-L-A-Y-F-U-L. P-L-A-Y, play, F-U-L, full. Alright. Okay, playful. So the puppies are very playful, right? So let's cross out the word playful so we know that we've used it already. Alright, so for the third photo, we have someone dropped a bunch of oranges, right, on the floor, to the floor. And then someone else tries to help them pick up the oranges, helping someone, right? So what should that be? Very easy, the word help, right? Help. So it should be helpful, right? When you help someone, you're trying to be helpful or full of help. Want to help them very much, right? Helpful. H-E-L-P-F-U-L for picture number 3. H-E-L-P, help, F-U-L, full, helpful. Remember, all of these are all one word, okay? One word. H-E-L-P-F-U-L for picture 3. And lastly, right, we have the quarrelsome queen, and she is looking at the mirror, at a mirror, and she thinks to herself, wow, I am so full of beauty. I look so good. I look very good. So which one should that be, right? If someone looks very good. Easy, right? The last one. Beautiful. Full of beauty. Alright, be careful. Alright? Try to write with me. B-E-A-U-T-I-F-U-L. Quite a long word, right? Beautiful. B-E-A-U-T-I-F-U-L. U-L. Beautiful. Okay? Alright, so try to write that down carefully without any spelling mistakes. Okay, good work. So the first one, check your answer, should be restful, restful. The second one is playful. The third one is helpful. And the last one is beautiful, beautiful. Alright, so the next part 2, we have to fill in the blanks. What are blanks? Blanks mean the spots or the spaces, right? These are blanks, nothing there. So we have to fill them with F-U-L. Very easy, F-U-L, right? Full. So let's try to read the words. I'm sure we know how to read these, right? Spoon, spoon. We need to put full, so it'll become spoonful, right? Mouth, mouth will become mouthful, mouthful, right? A lot, right? It's too much for a mouth, mouthful. Careful, careful, right? You take care very much, right? Careful. You're always thinking of what to do properly. Wonderful, wonderful, right? Wonderful does not mean you're full of okay, you're full of wonder, okay? Wonder means something amazing, something very good, right? So wonderful, wonderful. Alright, so try to write down the full words, okay, together. So spoon, full. Let me try to change my red pen, see if you can see better. Spoon, full, spoonful, okay? Remember, it's one word, spoonful. And then we have mouthful, mouthful, right? Your mouth is full of maybe food, mouthful, you're eating a mouthful. Careful, careful, right? You want someone to take care, so you tell them, be careful walking, right? Be careful walking outside. Wonderful, right? Wonderful. This game is so wonderful. This game is full of wonder. This game is so great. Wonderful. Wonderful. Right? Very easy. Just write down the full words. Full words. Alright. Good work, everybody. So now let's try to complete the text with the words above, okay? So this is part 3, right? There are some words here that I didn't write anymore because it's too long for me to write, okay? So I will read and then you refer to your book. So we have 4 words here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Which words should we use? We should use the words from part 2. Part 2, okay? So very easy. All you have to do is listen to my, listen to me, and then answer the questions by yourselves, okay? I will read them around 4 times or 5 times to help you, okay? Alright, I will read them very slowly, okay? So, giant full was careful, careful not to spill his spoonful of honey on the table. Alright? Okay, I'll read it again. Giant full was careful not to spill his spoonful of honey on his table. Alright. Giant full was careful not to spill his spoonful of honey on his table. Alright, so the first one, right? Giant full was careful, careful. So you look at part 2 and see which one is careful. Right, it should be this one, right? C-A-R-E-F-U-L. Careful. Giant full was careful not to spill his spoonful. Spoonful. Very easy. Spoon. S-P-O-O-N-F-U-L. Spoonful, right? Spoonful. Alright. Good. So now let's go to the next one. We already used careful and spoonful, so now it's mouthful and wonderful, right? So listen carefully, which one comes first? It's Wonderful, he said, after eating a mouthful of cake. It's wonderful, he said, after eating a mouthful of cake. Alright? It's wonderful, he said, after eating a mouthful of cake. Right, wonderful. Very easy, right? With Walter Walrus sound. Wonderful. W-O-N-D-E-R-F-U-L. Wonderful. It's wonderful. That means it tastes very amazing, very great, very good. And lastly, of course, it should be mouthful. After he ate a mouthful, that means his mouth was full of the cake, and he thought to himself, wow, this cake is so delicious. I can have a mouthful. I can fill my mouth with all of these cake because it's so delicious, alright? So, be careful, okay? Try to spell the words correctly. Alright, you should have the same number of lines, okay? Alright, so the first one should be careful, right? Careful, not to spin his spoonful, number 2. Number 3, it's wonderful as he ate a mouthful, number 4. Alright, please check your answers. Alright, okay, good work everybody, okay? Let's now move on to page 43, okay? So on page 43 we have another song, okay? So this is Ice Cream for Golden Girl and Harry Hatman. Now, alright, we have Ice Cream Man who will give the ice cream to Golden Girl and Harry Hatman. So this here is 3 different characters coming together to make one sound, okay? Ice Cream Man, okay? Golden Girl and Harry Hatman, alright? So let me bring it up, let me bring their picture up on the TV while I'm telling the story so that you can remember how to write this sound, okay? You can remember how to write this sound. Ice Cream Man, Golden Girl, and Harry Hatman. Maybe not this one yet. Alright. Let me find them. Where are you? Okay. It should be this one. Alright. Alright, we have Ice Cream for Golden Girl and Harry Hatman, okay? So we have 3 letters here, okay? So just try to remember each of them. Alright? Alright, so now let me tell you the story, okay? So, there was a girl in Letterland, and her name was Golden Girl, right? And Golden Girl loves to giggle, right? She loves to giggle. That means to laugh very cute, in a cute way. So she always laughed, hee 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 hee, right? But Harry Hatman got angry and said, shh, I cannot stand your noisy giggles. I don't want to hear you laughing. Can you please keep quiet, right? So Harry Hatman says, shh, keep quiet to Golden Girl. And then Golden Girl said, but I love giggling, right? Giggling is my favorite thing to do. And then Harry Hatman said, okay, but I'm trying to think, right? I'm trying to think of something. What can I do to make you quiet, right? To stop you from giggling so much? And then Golden Girl says, I want some green shoes, right? And then Harry Hatman says, but you already have green shoes. What else do you want? And then Golden Girl said, maybe some green hair ties? And then Harry Hatman said, you also have green hair ties already, right? What's something you really want that you don't have right now? And then Golden Girl, like she thought for a while, right? She thought for a while. And she said, hee hee hee, right? She giggled again. And then Harry Hatman says, okay, I will give you whatever you want if you stop giggling. And then Golden Girl said, I want all the ice cream in Letterland. All the ice cream in Letterland. And then Harry Hatman said, what? You want all the ice cream in Letterland? And then Golden Girl says, yes, but it's not only for me, it is for myself and you, so we can share all the ice cream in Letterland, okay? And so Harry Hatman called someone to come with them, okay? Who did he call? He called Mr. I, the ice cream man. Mr. I, the ice cream man, okay? And Mr. I, the ice cream man, brought a lot of ice cream, okay, to give to Golden Girl and Harry Hatman. And then he suddenly said, oh no, I'm running out of ice cream, so I will ask my friend. I will ask another Letterland friend to find all the other ice cream while I'm giving you many ice cream, okay? So he asked his friend, okay? We will see his friend later. He asked his friend to find all the other ice cream. And then now, Mr. I, the ice cream man, gives the ice cream to Golden Girl and gives ice cream to Harry Hatman. So they are busy, very busy eating the ice cream, lots of ice cream, right? Do you think they can speak with their mouth full? Right, with their mouth full on their wonderful ice cream? No, right, they have to be very careful when they're eating ice cream. So they will eat their ice cream slowly and not talking to each other because it's so wonderful, so delicious ice cream, right? So, who will be talking in this sound? Only Mr. I, only Mr. I. Because he's trying to find his friend. He's trying to tell his friend, we need more ice cream. Please find more ice cream for Golden Girl and Harry Hatman. So Mr. I will only say I. So this sound here is I. Okay? So can you try to say their sound again? I. Like the sound ice cream. I in ice cream, right? So while they're busily eating ice cream, Mr. I asks another friend to help them make more ice cream so they can be happy. So who is this friend? Who is this friend? Alright, let me show you. Remember I told you there's two stories? Alright, so on the whiteboard I will write Mr. I, the ice cream man, giving ice cream to Golden Girl and Harry Hatman. But then, remember, Mr. I doesn't have a lot of ice cream with him, so he has to ask a friend. He has to ask a friend to get all the ice cream. But which friend will he ask? Right, he will ask Yellow Yo-Yo Man, right? He will ask Yellow Yo-Yo Man, right? And then Yellow Yo-Yo Man found all the ice cream. He found all the ice cream, right? But he doesn't know where Mr. I is. He doesn't know where Mr. I is, right? He needs to try and find Mr. I. But how can he find Mr. I if he doesn't know where he is? Very easy. He will change his sound. Yellow Yo-Yo Man will change his sound from yeah, right? When he has the yo-yo. So this is him with yo-yo, right? This is him with the yo-yo. His sound is yeah. He will change it. He will change it and make his sound into I. Because now he has the ice cream, right? He will change his sound to I so that he can find Mr. I, the ice cream man, and give him some more ice cream, right? So that he can give to Golden Girl and Harry Hatman. And then when he gives the ice cream, he needs to go again and find other ice cream, right? So, we have two sounds here. This is I, right? The G and H. Golden Girl and Harry Hatman are quietly eating ice cream. And only Mr. I will say the sound. I. And then we also have Yellow Yo-Yo Man who tries to find the ice cream to help his friend, right? He will change his sound from Yo-Yo Man to I. So he can find all the ice cream and find Ice Cream Man again later, alright? So these two sounds are I, okay? But this sound will only become I at the end of the sound, right? At the end of the letter, okay? So this one we cannot say as ice. We cannot say this as ice, right? We cannot say ice like this. This one will become yes, right? Yes. So only at the end of the words, like the word sky, or the word fly. Now sometimes This yellow yo-yo man with the ice cream on the head can also go inside between words. Why? Because he is trying to find some ice cream, right? Very hard trying to find ice cream. But which sounds will he become I? Only a few. Like bicycle, right? Or, oh, sorry, not bicycle. This one is also Mr. I. Sorry. Never mind. So only the ending, right? Only the ending. I. Or xylophone, right? But that word's too hard for you. So xylophone is a kind of game. Or kind of instrument. So sometimes he will also appear in between the sounds, okay? Because he's trying to find all the ice cream. Alright? Alright, so remember, this is I and also I. I and also I. Alright? He will change his sound from ya to I to help his friend. Alright? Okay, so now go to page 43. 43. 43. Until now, they're still eating the delicious, wonderful ice cream, right? They're still eating the wonderful ice cream. So we have the song here. So everything is I, in the light, in night, in the right, in right, right, and that's right. So all the I sounds, you don't need to circle them, okay? Don't need to circle them. Just try to read one by one with me, okay? One by one while the song is playing, alright? So on page 43, read and sing along together with me, alright? Okay, so I will play the song now, and let's sing together, okay? Let's sing together. I will go to you, and then I will show you how to sing. Alright, let me bring the songs up. Where are the songs? Okay. Alright, so, over here everybody.
Hi, I'm Mr. I. You know, I like to say my name. I.
I'm Golden Girl. I say G in words.
Hello, I'm Harry Hatman. I whisper in words. Harry Hatman hates noise, and Golden Girl is a good girl. So, when she sits next to Harry, she doesn't make a sound. I like to give her an ice cream to say how delighted I am for being so kind to Harry. I say I for ice cream.
Okay, because now she doesn't make any sound, right? So she's a good girl. So they will give her ice cream. Right, and they're both busily eating ice cream, so the sound is only from Mr. I. So the sound is I. Remember, I. Okay? So now let's listen to the song, and you can try to sing along on your book, okay, with your book.
Song. I in high, I in light, I in night, I in right. That's right.
Okay, let's do it one more time.
Now you try. I in high, I in light, I in night, I in right. That's right.
Okay, so here we have the I sounds, right? I, high, I, light. So we can also put another word in front, right? I in light, I in night, and I in right. Right, right? Okay. Alright, so now that we've read this, right, we know that this sound is I. I-ite. You can also put another word in front, another letter. So now let's go to our book, alright? Our book. On our book, page 44, okay? Page 44 over here. An ice cream for Golden Girl and Harry Hatman. So we know that it's the I sound with Mr. I, Golden Girl, and Harry Hatman, not the Mr. Yellow Yo-Yo Man, okay? Alright, so for the first one, I've done the same here, second one as well, and third one, okay? So same thing as the whiteboard. So let's look at the whiteboard, and you can also do it together on your book, okay? So the reference is whiteboard, but do it on your book, alright? So on your book, you have five words, right? The first one is night. Night. Now, you see this letter K, right? Letter K. The letter K has no sound, okay? The letter K has no sound, so it's a quiet K. So this is night, okay? So this night does not mean day and then night, right? Nighttime. This is a person, and this person will slay the dragon, right? Will kill the dragon so that he can save the village, right? So the dragon cannot eat them, right? So he will save the village. The next word is fright. Fright. Another word for fright is scared, right? So fright and scare has the same meaning. Fright. Not to be confused with fight, okay? Next one is lightning. What is lightning? Lightning is like the thunder, right? Thunder is the sound. Lightning is the light we can see in the sky when it's raining. Here we have fight, like arguing, right? So my friends were fighting because they want to play football, but the other friend wanted to play basketball. So fight, right? And then night is nighttime when you go to sleep, all right? So now that we know the 5 words, we have to listen, okay? Listen carefully to me and then write down the sounds that you can hear, okay? The words that you can hear. Again, night, fright, lightning, fight, and night, okay? Again, be careful. These two, night with a K means people, right? The person, and night with no K means nighttime, all right? Okay, so for the first one, listen. Have you ever seen a brave knight fight a dragon? Have you ever seen a brave knight fight a dragon? Have you ever seen a brave knight fight a dragon? Right, very easy. So this should be night, right? But we don't know which night, okay? So let's count the spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 letters for this word night, right? So is it this night? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no, it's not this one. So if not this one, then it should be this word night, okay? Night. So it's K, N, I, G, H, T. Remember, knight means the person, right? The kind of warrior, a knight who will save the village. And then fight. Very easy, right? Fight should be F, I, G, H, T. Fight. Right, easy, right? Alright, the next one. Oops. The next one is the second photo, right? The second photo. Thunder and lightning can give you a fright at night. Thunder and lightning can give you a fright at night. Okay, so thunder and lightning, number 3, can give you a fright, number 4, at night, number 5. Right, so we already crossed out night and fight, so which else do we have? Lightning, right? Lightning, fright, and night. Alright, very easy. So thunder and lightning, of course, with a Lucy lamp light sound. So light. Ning. Oops, I forgot one letter. Sorry. Let me write that down. Thunder and lightning. So what is lightning again, right? When it's raining very hard, when there's a typhoon, right? Or a storm. Thunder is the sound and lightning is what we can see in the sky, like lights in the sky, right? From the clouds. Alright, next one can give you a fright, right? So this one done. Fur. So this should be fright. F-R-I-G-H-T. Fright. So cross that out. A fright at night. Very easy. We only have one more night, right? One last word over here. So it should be N-I-G-H-T. G-H-T, okay? Fright. So check your answers. Number 1 should be night with the letter K. Number 2 is fight. Number 3 is lightning. Number 4 is fright. There's a letter R there. And number 5 is night. No letter K. Okay, for part 2 is, I'll give it to you as homework, okay? Part 2 should be homework, alright? Part 2 is homework. Very easy for you to do, alright? So how do we do them? We can see all the small puzzle piece, right? T, f, br, sul, full. And then we have I. So I, G, H. And then we have also letter T. Right? These are the puzzle pieces. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, right? That we put together. So let's try to do one together. T, 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 I, t. Right? So it should be t, I, t. So how to read that word? T, I, t. It's tight. Okay? Tight. So that's this one, right? So we cross that out and we write down the word tight. The next one is bright. Bright, right? So we write down the word bright, and then flight, and then slight, and then fight, right? So just put the puzzle pieces together and then write down the word, all right? Easy. All right, next one, right? The sentence making we'll try to do together now, okay? So the words are high, lightning, midnight, sight, and right, okay? So we can say at midnight, right, comma, I saw some lightning, okay? Maybe because it was raining, right? So at night when it's raining, when there's a typhoon, right? Maybe there's typhoon number 8. Typhoon 8, right? You can see some lightning and hear some thunder. Okay, so write down, at midnight I saw some lightning. At midnight I saw some lightning. Okay, and then here we can see, right? I in high. The word I. I. High. Alright, good work. So at midnight I saw some lightning. At midnight I saw some lightning. I'll give you maybe another 10 seconds to write, then we'll go to the last page, alright? Alright, so now let's go to page 45. Page 45, okay, the last one, page 45. We will try to do 2 parts together and 2 parts as homework for you, okay? 2 parts as homework for you, 2 parts we will do together, alright? So the first one, right? Yellow yo-yo man says I for Mr. I. Again, now remember the 2 sounds, right? We have I-G-H-I and Mr. Yellow yo-yo man saying I to help him find ice cream, right? So, same as your book here, part 1 and part 2, right? We only have to write, very easy, I sound, the I sound with yellow yo-yo man in the spaces provided. So let's read the word while we're writing, okay? So this is wa, right? Wa sound. So the H is silent, right? So wa, I will become Y. Y. Wa, I, Y. Wa, I, Y. Okay? Next one is reply. 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 A reply is when someone talks to you and then you talk to them back, you're giving a reply, right? You send them a message back, reply. Okay, next one, number 3 is try, right? So try. We all know what try means, right? You try to do something, right? You try to do something, okay? Or you try your best to finish your homework, right? Here we have magnify. Magnify. That means to make something bigger, right? Magnify. So magnify, 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 right? To make something bigger. Magnify, magnify. All right, number 5 is terrify, terrify, terrify. That means to be scared or terrified, right? So terrify, terrify, okay? So again, this sound is I. Why, reply, try, magnify, and terrify. All right? Okay, so special thing for you guys now. So please write these words and put them into the boxes down below here. But be careful because each box has only one sound, right? You see here, Y, WH is only one sound. Even if it's 2 letters, I put only in one box. All right? So let's try to make the one with 3 sounds, right? Right? Which one? Right, it should be T, right? Try, okay? Those 2 are different sounds, right? We have the T and R together is tur, right? So it starts different and ends different. T and R, tur. And then I is another sound. This one is just one sound, right? Wa. Okay, next one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? 5. What do you think? Right, it should be reply. Right? Reply. And then now this is where it gets tricky. Right, we have magnify, so I. Oh, okay. But we also have terrify, so T-E-R-I. Is it here? Right, R-R-I-F-Y. So we can also put here, right? So which one should it be? Right, it should be here, magnify. So M-A-G, M-A-G-N-I. Magnify. So how do we write down terrify over here? T-E-R-R-I-F. Ooh, we need one more space, right? Right, let me show you. So I put the last sound here, right? Y, and then the first sound here. T. So terrify, and then F, terrify, right? And then E. And then we have I, right? Ify. Right? So we have R, 2 R's, right? 2 R's will stay the same sound. It's still R sound, R sound. It will not change sounds, right? Let me make that clearer for you. Terrify, okay? All right. Okay, and then these 2 are homework for you, okay? These 2 are homework. I will do one with you now for part 3, and part 4, you can do the rest, okay? I'm trying to make an interesting sentence with the words shy, lullaby, multiply, and reply, okay? So let's do one over here for part 3, okay? We have 3 words, try, fly, sky, cry. Again, I sound. Try, fly, oopsie, sky, and cry, okay? So we have 4 words with the I sound, alright? So now let's try to answer the first sentence together, 1 and 2. I can fly in the sky. 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 Very easy, right? So the first one, I can fly. Right, it's this one. I can fly in the sky. Right, it's this one. Okay, and the rest we have cry and try. So you have to read and see which one we should put down, okay? Read it and see which one we should put down. And then for the last one, part 4, same as part 3 on page 44, right? You use the words given to you and then try to make a sentence, okay? You can ask your mommy and daddy for help you make a sentence, all right? So you have 3 homeworks. 44, page 44, part 2, you put the puzzle pieces together and write it down, right? And 45, part 3, 2 words, try and cry. you read and then put them down in the spaces provided. And lastly, part 4 of page 45. Make a sentence using the words shy, lullaby, multiply, and reply. Same as on page 44, part 3, okay? Make your own sentences. Alright, everybody. Very good, right? So this is the end of the phonics class, right? You've done all of the phonics sounds, right? So very good for you. And remember, right, we have 2 I sounds, so remember that. And remember to always do some blending, okay? So blending like I, full I, right? I, hi. Then here we have a long one. Beautiful, 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 right? And words like mouthful, 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 all right? So we already know how to do blending, so we can try to use blending to read some words when we're reading together, all right? All right, so we have the words here ready. We've done page 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, and 46 is the blending. So I want you to go home and do that, okay? Go home and do the blending. You see here? 3 sounds. 3 sounds, but actually just 2 sounds, right? We have full with only 1 leg because there are some letterland sounds, right? Full, like useful, right? Careful, helpful, playful, and handful. All right, so I want you to do that, practice at home. And then we have I in the middle sound, right? So right, right, it, fight, it, night, it, might, and it, tight. Then the I sound with yellow yo-yo man in the last place. So cry, sky, fly, why, and dry. All right. So practice the blending sounds and do your homework. All right. So everybody, we've done Phonics 9.7, the last chapter for the phonics class. Okay. So it should look like this, right? Your book 4, level 2. All right. So we've done all of these pages until page 46 today. Alright, so thank you very much, and today is the last class, so congratulations. Thank you.